In our culture, people tend to stay more in their own bubbles. To me, civil discourse is about breaking out of our bubbles, breaking down our own interior barriers, and engaging with other people in a real and meaningful way.
Civil discourse is very important to discuss kind of worldwide issues because instead of kind of jumping to our own conclusions, it allows us to listen to others' perspectives and allows us to really get into the heart of the issue.
For young people to be participating in civil discourse right now is extremely important. I think coming together and at least understanding both sides of an issue can help mediate to a resolution much more efficiently and much better.
Civil discourse is important because if we want to maintain a society that benefits the most amount of people, it would be important to hear from the most amount of viewpoints.
Civil discourse is important when speaking about global affairs because the world is out there and we're a part of it. And how can we engage with it? How can we understand it if we're not willing to talk about it and if we're not willing to learn about it all together? The College Debates and Discourse Alliance works to partner with colleges and universities all across the U.S. to host immersive debate and dialogue experiences for college students on campuses and classrooms, all focused on bringing them together to gain a deeper understanding of social and political issues. And so working with CFR has given us an opportunity to provide that content expertise so that people can have a more effective and informed conversation. CFR resources are a really great place to start for anyone who wants to have any kind of civil dialogue on their campus or in their classrooms. CFR is a nonpartisan organization. CFR resources do not take a side. They lay out the problem, they lay out the issue, they lay out the background to that issue, but they don't tell you what to think, because the goal behind these resources is to encourage students to engage with all different kinds of viewpoints and understandings, but also to work out their own positionality in relation to whatever the issue or topic at hand is.
Regardless of what the international issue is, civil discourse skills are important for learning how to talk about international affairs, which fundamentally affect people's lives on an everyday basis. The campus dialogue is, in my mind, a vehicle to helping students and other members of our campus community practice civil discourse. The nature and structure of the dialogue is set up to encourage people to think and then speak. People can come to understand what others think better and look for common ground.
So the campus dialogue event we're having tonight, we are talking about AI regulations and whether we believe it should be regulated, how it should be regulated, just opening up the discussion about it. Because AI is something that is very highly contested within our campus.
Does the speaker think that companies need to be regulated and what they can say the benefits and costs are so the communities get to decide if that's something they want?
I think that both are important, that communities get to decide and a regulation for AI and like tech companies to be transparent.
There is not an aspect of life that I feel like AI is not affecting at this point. I think there do need to be regulations, and I think having conversations like these are the only way we will reach conclusions that allow us to make those regulations.
Well, tonight was an amazing event. To see our students learn the skills of public speaking, of public discourse, of active listening was so fulfilling and so meaningful.
I loved getting to hear other people's opinions and ideas, and I got to learn new facts that I didn't know before, and now I feel like I have more insight to take with me on issues that I care about as well.
I enjoyed just getting more educated, honestly, because a lot of the points made I wasn't really aware of, and just learning more and being able to take these conversations outside of this dialogue and talk with like friends and peers and mentors about it is something that I'm really proud of.